mostly talking about linking form fields to artist fields and what the benefits of that are. So we're going to open our form. Now, let's look at the benefits of having information in a form. We've got here, what's your expected fee, and tell us why you would like to perform at Example Fest. And this is information you wouldn't need to access frequently, but information that you can still access on the form. And then the options that we've got linked into our artist profile are select a type of act and would you require a rider. This is information that you might need to access more frequently, so it's important to tie that into your artist form, into your artist profile. So we recommend that you don't put too many fields into your artist profile, so you don't, kind of make that profile look too busy. So this is a good way of separating them. So we're going to add an additional field in now. It's going to be a yes, no, and it's just going to be, have you played with us before? Very simple. We'll add that field in, and we put it to the top with the other form entries. Now we're going to add a field in, and we're going to tie it to the artist profile. So we're going to add in how many people are in your band, how many members are in your group, and we'll just set that as a counter, 0 to 10. But what we're going to do is we're going to come to field options here, save data to, and we're going to set that to artist ticket allocation, because that's going to give us some useful information that we don't have to double enter. You want to save it as same data and hit save. Now, when an artist fills this form out, that information will be saved against their profile. But these three will not. They'll just be saved in the form, and that form will be in their profile, and you can access this information whenever you would like as well. So let me show you an example. We'll go to this artist, and let's add the form into their system. So there you go. We'll submit that. Okay, now you can see that form's been filled against that artist. When we take a look at the schedule, you'll be able to see that information, live band and the artist ticket allocation, is pulled through to the profile, as well as the rider. And that form information, if you wanted to see it, you could just click on the form, go into their profile and click on the form in there as well. But you can find the other information that's been input here. Now let's say you wanted to pull that form information back up on a large scale. Then you just come to forms, click registrations against the form, and you'll see everyone that's filled that form out. From here, you can import a CSV into that form and tie it to an artist name. You can export those form fields if you wanted to. Or you could search for different options for people who filled out the forms and kind of narrow that down however you like. So you can still access that information quite freely and quite easily as if it was in the artist detail. It's just that it's more flexible. Information in the artist detail is more flexible to be used in mail merge and other things like this. I just wanted to show you how to send a form back to your contact to let them edit the information. Now, if they have a login for the system, then they should be able to log in and change their form options. However, if you don't grant them a login access, then you can just send them a link, which will bring them back to the form that they filled out previously. So it's important that you go to the form that you want to send the link for, go to the registrations, and then you can email or bulk email from this list. And we've already created a template for this. And you'll see this code at the bottom here. This code is the mail merge form, and then you select the form that you like. And then all you do is you simply just add on the end there, ampersand booking code equals source code booking code. And what that will do is that will send a link to your artist back to the form that they've already filled out. So let's go ahead and send that. Now, if we check the artist correspondence, you can see that we've sent them a link to be able to change that information. Lastly, one thing I wanted to talk about is just the text at the top of forms. It's important to know that you can add mail merge options into this text box as well. And this might be useful for pulling in any existing information you have. We have an example of this on our Artist Advanced form, where we pull their performance times and we pull their performance fee as well. But you can add anything into here.